Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the live debrief. This is where I talk about my favorite reality TV shows at the moment. I'm talking about Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 6. Yes, and I'm all things Sugar and Sade. Hey, for those that missed the first one, this is the second thing we're talking about today. If you haven't watched the video about Love Island UK season 13 episode 7, go and watch that now and then come back to this. Okay, cool. If you're new here, make sure you like the video. If you what do you call it, or not already subscribed or you're not following me wherever you're watching this, please do that now. I would appreciate that. And yeah. Oh, actually, let me just do the thingy thing again as well. Guys, come in, say hi. Say hi. Let me just put up my Insta again. Let's do this one now. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. As you come in, we're going to get into USA. Oh my God, Abbas. Hey, Abbas. I'm gonna call you afterwards. I've got a request. Not what you think it is, but I've got a request. I have a request for you. Save changes. Okay, cool. And then are we live already? Okay, cool. It's a little bit technical. Like the video and entry. Yes, Maggie. Thank you so much. Tell them again. We need to get to 5K, man. I need to get the numbers up. I need to get the numbers. Seriously. Okay, right. I think we're all live. We're live on all paces. So, yeah, that switchover is always going to be a little bit thingy, but yeah. Let's see. Hey, Abbas. Hey, Sav. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Keisha. How you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're having a great day so far. At the top of the week. It's Monday, y'all. It's Monday. I do love a Monday. Although my morning has been interesting. But the day's not over yet. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Miss Cute as well. Welcome back, everybody. Saf is saying Sean lost his job and was probably missing his kid. Didn't get a good match. Left alone and dumped first on the island. Yeah. Well, this is the thing. So, guys, USA has been hotting up. Can I just say, for my UK people, yeah, that are not usually into USA and are watching for the first time, you're welcome. That's all I say. You're welcome. It's they know what they're doing, man. They absolutely know what they're doing. I think like on Friday, as you know, I do reviews Monday to Friday, so I missed Friday's show because I'm back then again on Monday. But on Friday's episode, that was episode, I want to say 4. Yeah. That was a little bit of a thingy one because we had Mel and Sincere in a very rocky place. They were kind of arguing and everything. Kenzie's reality was totally rocked. She didn't really know what was going on because this is the first time that she liked a guy and he hadn't liked her back. So she was just really confused, like, what's going on? Like, what did she say? She said something like, now I'm getting like a platter and before I just had an apple or something like that. Like something like that. It was funny. They played a game and their game where they had to like pick someone who was your office crush. Then you had to pick someone who's like on a disciplinary or something like that and gunk them into like this goo. And then they had to go into the accounts office. In the accounts office, there was a bombshell called Corbin who was hiding in there, and it was only the girls. So the girls were going in one by one, kissing him, and then, he was like, don't tell the boys. And then they'll come back out and continue playing the game, right? Very, very interesting. None of the girls broke either, so that was really, really cool. So then obviously Corbin gets revealed and everything like that. The girls are chatting to Corbin and Melanie was doing the most. So she was all up in Corbin's face, absolutely all up in his face, like, oh, hi, like just doing too much. Meanwhile, Kenzie's been complaining that there ain't no one there for her. Do you know what I mean? And she's literally almost like physically blocking Kenzie and being really in his face. Now, Beatrice, she had a conversation with Kenzie, I think earlier in the day, and they kind of squashed out her beef because Kenzie was getting closer to Gabriel, and obviously Beatrice is with Gabriel, right? So she was just like, okay, you know what should happen? The next bombshell, you should get first dibs on him, okay? But I don't know if Beatrice told everybody because Melanie didn't seem to know. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if everyone agreed to that anyway. But anyhow, so then when they're talking, Mel then is just like mid-talk conversation. She's just like, Corbin, let me take you for a chat. All the girls are there, mind you. You are really into sincere. Like, I don't even know. This girl is something else. Melanie is our crash out. She is our emotional roller coaster this season, like honestly. So she took him for a chat anyway. She's flirting with him, whatever. Beatrice and the rest of the girls didn't like that. Beatrice was the most vocal, and then she has a chat with Melanie when she comes back and just said like, look, I think that was rude and disrespectful what you done. Mackenzie should have been, oh sorry, I keep on saying Mackenzie. Maybe her full name is Mackenzie, but Kenzie is just saying should have been the one to chat to him, and you know you was kind of blocking her. And what do you call it? Melanie was just like, I was just talking to him. Like, anyway, relax, bitch. Who told her to say relax? Nah. Bitch just started escalating. It was getting to an escalation place. It was really getting to escalation place, and I can't say that, but I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Beatrice was just like, and mind you, she was calm though. It was Melanie that was getting herself worked up. She was really getting herself worked up, and she was getting more and more heated. Then she gets up anyway. She walks off, and she's just like, give me 10. Just give me 10. Just give me 10. Because I think like she went to go and speak to Kada of all people. You can't even remember her name, boo. Like, why are you going to Kada? And she was just like, oh, I just need to speak to someone. Kada's just like, Kada was like, do not bring you and your mess over here. I am not interested. Mind you, Kada was talking to Zach at the time. Anyway, so Aniya runs up to Mel and goes to speak to her. Do you know what I mean? But Mel is kind of like doing this loop in the garden, and she's just like, give me 10, give me 10. Like, okay, babe, what's gonna happen in 10? You're just gonna cry. I don't think she's not, because the energy she has for Kada was very different from that she has for Beatrice, right? Do you know what I mean? Because she knows that Kada will take it there. And we already know Kada can fight. We already know Kada can defend herself, but I think Beatrice might be worse. I wouldn't play with Beatrice either. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't do it. So she's trying to calm herself down in this moment. So that was episode 7. Episode 6 now. Marks out of 10 for episode 6. For me, this is a 7. It's a 7 for me, because I think it was just a bit like safe. It was kind of like a bit of a safe episode, I would say. Obviously, we have a dump in and everything like that, but guys that watched it, what are you giving it out of 10? Let me know in the chat. Also, my MVP is Casey. My MVP is Casey. I just thought the conversation when he was affirming Aniya, totally unprovoked, was just so beautiful. And the UK could absolutely never, you will never see a conversation like this on the UK. You will not, seriously. But we'll get into it later, but I absolutely love that conversation. And then my LVP is Melanie. I just think she was just crashing out for no freaking reason in the beginning of the episode. And then, I can't lie, I thought her conversation with Beatrice later, I think she was being fake deep. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. Seriously. I'm talking about the episode I'm talking about now is episode 6, so the one that's just gone. So Sunday night episode. I don't trust Mel, so she's my LVP. Guys, what are you saying? MPPs, LPPs, LVPs. Which one? What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? Let's see. So, yes, Melanie's going to be the crash out queen. Honestly, Maya also says Beatrice had an athlete hat on when she spoke to Melanie. She did. Miss Cute says, all I can say is kudos to anyone who goes on these Love Island shows for our entertainment, because the behaviour and drama cracks me up. But in reality, you know absolutely how you... in reality, you know absolutely not how you're talking to me. Yeah, this is the thing, because like I feel like that's a lot of things that we don't see, like you can't feel the vibe or almost, you know what I mean? Because everybody gets that, right? Like I get that even, do you know what I mean? In my life, like I might come across like super smiley, do you know what I mean? But like if you piss me off, you're gonna feel the energy shift, and I might still be smiling. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna feel it. Okay, Saf is giving it a 6 out of 10 because Shawnee Boy left. Okay, cool. Maya's saying an 8 because of Casey and Aniya conversation there. It was so beautiful. Miss Cute said LVP's Melanie. She is confusing. Her behavior is back and forth. Yeah, she comes across as very erratic. I'm just hoping to God she is not a Huda. Like I really hope that's not the case. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, she is coming across very, very erratic at this moment in time. She just needs to calm down. She needs a woosa. Well, they did try with that. So, they try. Is that in the next episode? Maybe that's in the next episode. Right. So, yeah, we start with Aniya comforting Mel, who was like crying because of what I explained just earlier. Trinity, on the other hand, is sitting with Beatrice, and she's saying, like, look, I see it on both sides. Do you know what I mean? And she said, like, you do know that, you know, by saying what you said, it's like almost like you trying to get the last word. And Beatrice is just like, you know what? I said what I said, and I don't think it's that deep. I don't care that much. Which I've got to love her for. I love that. Like, of course, seriously. Sean is chatting to Bryce, who are both 29, by the way, so they're older. And he says that he wants to pull both Trinity and Aniya. I'm sorry, not Aniya. We don't really see him talk to Aniya, to be fair. I don't know if that's just getting cut out, but we're not seeing that, to be fair. Corbin and Kenzie, they chat. She asks him what his type is, and he says Kenzie. So she is over the moon about that. She absolutely is. She is so happy. And then he's just like, you know, we kissed earlier, but I forgot, like, you know, let's kiss again. And she just... yeah, she's into it, you know? And I was just like, you know what, Kenzie, she shouldn't have rushed. And this is before I saw anything else. She shouldn't have rushed. Because I'm just like, if he's using you, you would never even see, because she's so eager to be liked. She's so eager to be the eye of someone's attraction. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, girl, just no. He's doing too much. He's actually doing too much. She said about him that she thinks that he's sweet. She said that he talks well. See the talks well, yeah? I was just like, Sade, stop. Because what do you mean he talks well? What do you mean? I just thought that was I didn't like that. Let me just say, I didn't like that. How do you expect him to speak? Is that how you're describing anybody else? I don't know. Just odd to me. It's an odd thing to say, but not an odd thing if you're from the South, which I think she is, I think. Then it's another thing. But yeah, anyway. Here's a clippity clip.
Am I you?
No, but yeah, eyes are... it's hard to keep my eyes off. I'm just one man.
I'm getting a little giddy.
Yeah?
Yes, I've not felt like this.
That's good.
You don't feel that
I don't
way?
remember the kiss. I think I need to be reminded.
Do you?
I don't remember that kiss. I get a kiss.
Okay.
Your eyes.
Am I you?
Oh, sorry.
No, but yeah.
Yeah, she's totally gassed. She's absolutely gassed. I think I am happy that someone likes her because we would never hear the end of it. We would never, ever, ever hear the end of it. So I'm happy someone likes her. So yeah, cool. Cool for you. If Corbin likes her, cool. I'm not too sold on Corbin yet. Do you know what I mean? He might just be tall and good looking. Like that. He might, I don't know if he's Lorenzo. I don't think he's that, but like, I don't know if there's that much to him. We're not seeing that much. But anyway, it's early days. It's early days. Mel is still crying. She's still wound up, but she pulls Sincere for a chat and she's like, can you just go on friend mode? Like immediate to lead to him. And she explains what happens and everything like that. While she's explaining, Sincere is trying to scope out if Mel is exploring. I think so he can explore, you know? I don't think he was being completely sincere in those moments. I don't think so. Kada actually pulls Corbin for a chat. They talk, and she tells him that the boys were shitting bricks when he arrived. He did ask her for a kiss as well. He pulled the same trick and he asked her for a kiss, but she was just like, no, not yet. Like, it's way too early. She needs to get to know him more. And good, she clocked his tea like straight away, and I love that for her. And that is why, are we calling, is it King Kada? I think King Kada. Yeah, that's why she's king. That's why she's king, honestly. Trinity and also talks to Corbin. They have a very friendly chat, but you can tell there's no sexual chemistry. I wasn't getting a sexual chemistry vibe. You can really, really tell. So, yeah, I think there was a video in our Discord. By the way, if you want to become a member, need to join the membership. Go to youtube.com/Sade Salami official /join to join the membership just there. And there's a little, if you're watching now, there's on YouTube, there's a little button that says join, so join that. And that gets access to the Discord. I think it was Saf that put in a video of someone who is apparently his ex-girlfriend, who is saying that Corbin would never date I'm going to say allegedly, obviously. Corbin would never allegedly date like a black girl, or I think it's just black girl. I can't remember if there was something else. But yeah, so far, this is ringing to be true. But let's see. He also talks to Aniya again. They have a good conversation, but you're not really getting any flirty vibes, right? You're not getting. So yeah, it's ringing to be true. It really is. So we see Sean. He actually pulls Trinity for a chat. Basically, Trinity's response to Sean trying to flirt with her was just like, I can see you getting to know Kenzie at the moment. And Kenzie doesn't really have a connection at the moment apart from you. And I know you're working it out, but I don't really want to mess with that. That's what she was saying, right? Which I think is sweet. I really like Trinity, by the way. I think she's one of my faves at the moment. Yeah, I think I just like her vibe. Kada let Mel know that Corbin tried to kiss her, which I thought was funny because Kada and Mel are doing tit for tat. they're fighting. They're doing girl fight. That's what they're doing at the moment because she had no reason to let Melanie know. Seriously. But she was just like, look, I can take your current man. I can take the man that you're looking at. I can take all your men. That's what Kada's saying. King Kada, boy. Yeah. And then we see a random thing. So when they're getting into bed, Sean is talking to Kenzie and he was saying to her, like, you know, you were doing too much by not dancing with Zach during the challenge that they had, which I thought was just like, why is he chastising her? Like, I just didn't like that. I really didn't like that. Like, why is he so bothered about that? You know, like, you had ample opportunity to talk to her about her flat out ignoring him in front of you, and now this is where you draw the line. Like, okay, strange, very, very strange, to me. Melanie is, you know, in the morning, this is now, she is talking about how much Corbin is her type, like that's 100% her type. He comes up, he brings up like this fruit platter as well. He did put it kind of next to Melanie, but it was for everybody, to be fair. What was that about? I can't remember. You know, you can't even read your own notes, but yeah. Aniya, she has a chat with Kenzie. Basically that, you know, Kenzie's got like more options now and she's just more happy. Aniya thinks that Corbin might be F-boy though. She does. Because Kenzie was trying to choose between Sean and Corbin, and she likes Sean because he actually listens to her and everything like that, but she does have a sexual chemistry with Corbin. They do this breathing class which is supposed to calm everybody down. Now that I think about it, was Melanie in that class? She should have been. Aniya was saying it was Aniya and Kenzie, but I don't remember Kenzie doing anything, but maybe they just cut it out, I don't know. But yeah, then we see Kenzie tell Corbin what Kada said about, you know, him trying to kiss her. He kind of like says that he regretted it and everything like that when he was thinking in bed that he didn't want to jeopardize anything with Kenzie. But, you know, he's just like, you know, my delivery was off, like, you know, she thought it was, so she forgave him very, very quickly. And then she said in the confessional that she, you know, she wants to feel like a gazelle and she needs a lion to chase her. Which I thought was kind of cute, actually. I thought that was cute. Then we see like Mel and B. Mel and B basically chat, right? Because obviously they had the bit of the argument yesterday and they needed to smooth things over. So B pulls her for Mel for a chat, and you know, basically Mel was saying like, look, I found, you know, what you said was disrespectful and everything. B was just like, what was it, my delivery and everything like that. But anyway, they quickly decide to squash it. And then Melanie goes in like, you know, kind of like, she kind of does this thing like, oh, I wish I was like you. I wish I was athletic. Like, it was almost like she was saying like, you know what, it's so hard being this pretty because when you've only got pretty, that's all boys see, but you're athletic. That means that you can play sports with the boys. And I just thought this was really odd. I thought this was really fake deep and really, really odd. What did you guys think about this? Because I thought this conversation was strange. I thought that B was trying to be like vulnerable and say like, look, like, you know, for me, like obviously because she is athletic and everything like that, but she's just like, usually she wants to be herself, but she thinks like with these guys she has to be more feminine. Do you know what I mean? And I was just thinking when she's doing this and revealing this, I just thought like Melanie is not the person to be vulnerable with. Like, I don't care. I do not believe Melanie. I don't think she's forgiven Bia. I think she's holding a grudge. I think she's a grudgeful person. I have no basis for that right now, by the way, but I'm just seeing traits and I just don't trust Melanie right now. I really don't. But yeah, there's a clip. Let me find the clip. What was your thoughts on this? Let me know. Right.
Stay true to my personality, but also I have to appeal to men.
You're cool as, you know, boys get bored with just like pretty. They can't do much with pretty. If all we got is pretty, they're going to get bored.
Yeah. Bro, I grew up ugly ducking.
No, me too. You can play sports with them. I can't. You're both. You're not.
Catching me up.
I'm not, because I'm not like, I'll just be quiet. I'll just be like, oh yeah. But no, I'm telling you, you don't see how feminine you are And I think it's because women think they need to fit in this box.
But yeah, that's how it kind of feels. I want to stay true to my personality, but also...
Yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't buying it. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But I wasn't buying it for Melanie. I really wasn't. And I just thought, don't trust this girl. Don't do it. Don't trust her. Don't trust her. Seriously. Sam said Melanie is so freaking male-centered, like 100%, 110%. King Cash says, nah, you can't tell me Corbin's not picking Kada wasn't production interference. Maybe. But I don't know. Like, I think Kenzie is what he likes. I really do. Holy, hey Holy, how you doing? Holy says, right, Melanie will probably use this information against her later. Yeah, 110%. Because you know she's a detective type as well, right? She just wants all the details. She really wants all the details and stuff. Kick Ash said, free my guy Sincere. He needs to escape now before it's too late. You're back on this. Sincere ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He really isn't. Like, that's his girl. Seriously. Because he didn't even stand on business with the whole Kada situation as well. He knows his girl's got a little crazy in her. And he don't want that. He really don't want that. But you might be stuck. King Cash also says, and this is about Melanie, what man told her she was boring because she's never let that go? It is embedded in her brain. It's embedded in her brain, mate. She's just like, oh no, they're going to get bored. So what's she going to do? Like, from now, it seems like she wants to learn sports to keep her man interested. Like, what the hell? What's wrong with this girl? Seriously. Melanie has what you call the crazy eye, and it scares me. Her and Kenzie both, and that's why I think they're like kindred spirits. They're drawn together. They really are. Seriously. Saf is saying Corbin's first pick would have been Kada, but he's lazy and doesn't want to put in work. I agree with that too. I do. I think that is very, very, very true. Seriously. Hi, Crispy. How you doing? Happy Monday. How you? I hope you're good. We are talking about Love Island USA, season 8, episode 6. Sorry, am I 6? Is it 6? It's 6, right? Yeah, 6. Right, so let's finish this recap. So, yeah, them two chatting to each other. Gabriel is talking to Bia, and at first, it seems like a very kind of cool, these two are bonding, it's such a lovely conversation, do you know what I mean, kind of thing. And then he just switches up and he's just like, yeah, it's so nice because I'm going to actually talk to Kenzie. Like, what? Poor Bia. Like, this guy's gonna break her heart. I don't trust Gabriel either. I really don't. I really go. He's not there for a long time, he's for a good time. Good time, not a long time. That's Gabriel right now. Honestly. Melanie, what's she doing? Oh, she was talking to Corbin again. And he was talking about in the past he was a player. Like, you can see that. But while that is happening, you can see Aniya and Sincere chatting. And Sincere really isn't happy with Melanie at the moment. And she basically Aniya tells Sincere, go and pull Melanie now and chat about the situation. So then Melanie and Sincere, they talk. And he's just like, look, it's not the fact that you're exploring a connection. It's just how you went about it. Like, you was acting the same way you act around me, around him, and he didn't like that. And he's also as well, like, I didn't like the fact that you said, like, be in friend mode right now. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not your friend. I'm not just your friend. I'm your couple. I'm your partner in this, yeah. I thought the last one was a little bit of a reach. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, the whole, I'm not your friend. I'm more than your friend and stuff. It's just like, well, she did need someone to talk to, and she wanted to, and she explained herself. She's just like, I want, not just the comfort, but tell me if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm out of order, like that type of thing. So I kind of get where Melanie was coming from. I thought that was an odd thing for him to pick up on, but you know, I feel like I've got a question mark around Sincere as well. Although I can't lie, the more I look at him, the more I think he's a beautiful man. He's actually a very, very beautiful man. But then also as well with Sincere is that you're kind of coming at Melanie, but weren't you trying to chat to Kada? You were trying to chat to Kada the other day, so what are we talking about here? Like, you know, I don't know. That was just a bit annoying. And then we see Casey and Aniya, and they were having just a lovely conversation. It looked unprovoked, like, honestly, it really did. And he was just talking about, you know, how much he loves her and he loves her, basically her skin tone. Let me even show you the clip. I don't think I'm even going to be able to do it justice because it was just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And as I said, the UK could never, would never. Do you know what I mean? And I just thought this is lovely. Like, the producers over there, they know their audience. They know their audience. They know what we will be swooning to. And I was swooned. Okay, this is the conversation.
Today, like every day.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that makes me feel good.
The last thing I would want you to feel is like
no, I don't feel down on myself. But it is like reassuring, like hearing that.
I just feel like darker skinned women, like you guys get the short end of the stick, and like they try to put like a negative connotation on you guys.
Casey, I'm gonna cry.
No, really, like all my family's like we black, like you know what I mean. So I would have like cousins, and like they go to school, and they'd be like, "Damn, I can't do my hair like her." Or I can't do this or that, or like, you know what I mean?
I feel like that was a really big thing for me, but now that I'm like older, like I feel better.
Like embrace it, because like you're the blueprint. I love Melanie.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Casey, I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry, but like, you know what I mean though?
Yeah.
Like when I think of a black woman, I think of you. You look great today, like every day.
Thank you.
They do actually kiss after that because the way they edited it, it was just a bit odd there, but like they do kiss after that. It was just a very, very, very sweet, affirming moment and just lovely. Like even now, like honestly, just so nice. Yeah, she is so Kai says Aniya is so pretty. She is, she's stunning. She actually also, like, I don't know if this is a stretch, but she reminds me of Sierra. I know Sierra's not like everybody's favorite. Sierra from last year. There's something about her face there reminds me of Sierra. Am I making this up? Let me see. No, I think there's a similarity, you know. Oh, I did. Now I've just remembered I didn't even do my lookalike Wall of Fame. I haven't done it yet. Oh God, it's on my list. Are we seeing it? Can we see? Can you guys see this? I don't know. She's got a little. I think she looks like I think her and Aniya looks very similar, you know. Aniya, but you know those. I was gonna find a picture of Aniya, but you know those pictures don't do her any justice at all. Aniya, Love Island. Let me just see if I can bring. Like here, are we seeing it? No, are you seeing it? I think so. I think they look alike, man. Seriously. But hopefully nothing like Sierra, because Sierra ain't beating those charges. Oh, now she's not beating those charges. She's not beating those charges. Seriously. Yeah, Maya said Casey got me at We Black Black. Yes, I love that line as well. Like, honestly, that clip, all-time favorite, I think. That would just gone straight up there, like beautiful. And it just seemed so unprovoked as well. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like she was like fishing for compliments or anything like that. He was just saying what was on his heart. And it was just a beautiful thing. However, with Aniya, I'm not sure. I was just like, maybe, I don't know, because sometimes I can be, that pessimistic voice can jump in, and I'm just like, I hope she doesn't break his heart, you know. I really hope she doesn't break his heart, because remember, she likes Sincere and she likes Sean, who don't really look anything like Casey, to be honest, and she liked Corbin as well, and they're kind of like, oh, the same family. So I was just like, oh, I don't know. But I'm hoping they stay together. I'm hoping they do. But yeah, but I was just like, oh no, Casa might be messy. Casa might be messy for these two, because it's week 1 and I'm just like, I can already see, I'm already thinking like, yeah, that's your wife. Seriously. Which is unhinged. I'm like, that's your wife. Seriously. Yeah. I love it. Keisha says, has anyone even said the word black in the UK version? They are getting trench foot over. This is true, because it's like they're not allowed to say it. It's so weird. I need to speak to somebody. I actually need to speak to somebody who, who has been on the show, that can verify whether you can say black or not. Because I don't think you can. Do you know what I mean? Because even with Grace, right? Because Grace, that was her whole storyline, was that she likes black boys. Mind you, she's still with Luca now. That her preference was black boys when she was, I can't remember what season that was now. I want to say 11, maybe? 11? Yeah. Maybe was it 11 or was it... No, it wasn't 10. Either 9 or 11, or maybe 12 even. I don't know. No, 12 just happened. No, so it can't be. I think it was 11. Yeah, it was like they couldn't come out and say that she liked black boys. They couldn't come out and say that. It's just annoying. Seriously. Oh, it is very weird. Georgia, sorry, Keisha says, the closest, unfortunately, was Georgia with the long natural hair, saying her type was mixed race guys. Yes, yeah. That is very true. I heard isn't she engaged now or something? I heard she was engaged. I didn't save that news. But yeah, it was very, very cute moment. I love that cute moment between those two. I hope they stay strong, but they're my fave couple right now. They really are. So then we see Kada and Corbin chat. They chat? Yeah, they're chatting, and while they're chatting, you can see Zach and Bryce watching them, and Zach and Bryce are forming a bit of a bromance at the moment, so they look like they're going to be the bromance of the season so far anyway. And Zach is just like, he's just like, no, I'm not bothered, but then he's just like, I don't even have a backup. Like, he's put all his eggs in the basket when it comes to Kada. I think Kada's going to stay there though. I can't see her jumping ship for Corbin. I can't see that happening. Oh, I keep flicking that. Let's see, Gabriel and Kenzie, they're talking, but Kenzie in this conversation says to Gabriel, like, yeah, she can, or does she say to him, or does she say in confessions? I can't even remember, but she said it in confessions. She's just like, yes, there's something there with Gabriel, but Bia isn't someone you want to mess with. And I'm glad Kenzie knows, because that could have been messy. That could have been real messy. Bryce was talking to Trinity, and Trinity was talking about, like when she was growing up, she was kind of like, did she describe as an ugly duckling? Maybe someone else did. But like, that, because she was slim, she didn't have like breasts and stuff and things like that, and she wasn't thick. She was just like, like in my community, like in a Latino community, black community, like being thick is the thing. And Bryce is just like, oh well, I like you the way you are, because she's the slim thing, right? Do you know what I mean? I don't even like all that. I was just like, Bryce, you don't know what to do with thickums anyway. So yeah, okay, cool. thanks for that. Do you know what I mean? Then there is a text, and there is a recoupling. The girls are choosing, so they all get ready. What they don't know, however, is that Corbin got his own text, and luckily enough, he was on his own when that happened, because come on, do you know what I mean? And he actually gets to pick his person first, no matter. So, and the other people don't know about it, which I think is a cool twist on that as well. Because usually they let us know, but I like the act of surprise, the art of surprise here, that they have no idea that that's happening. So yeah, and in my mind at that point, I was just like, has to be Kenzie, right? And yeah, well, we'll get that anyway. Kenzie, before the recoupling, talks to Casey and Sincere about her connections with Sean, Corbin, and Gabriel, because she's not sure who to choose. But then anyway, Ariana arrived. She's looking amazing. Her outfit, yeah. Oh, I didn't bring it up. Reminding me, and I went down a little bit of, I tried to go down a rabbit hole and try and find it, but I couldn't find it. But it reminded me so much of, wait, maybe it's here. Hold on, let me share this. I don't know, maybe you guys know as well, but I swear Kai Collective, I couldn't find this on their website, so maybe it's just a print, but I swear Kai Collective have a print similar, like a dress similar to this, like just an all-in-one like mesh dress with this print or pattern. Is it just me? KW is saying, I don't like the outfit. She normally looks great though. She normally does look great though. She does. I like the fact she takes risks though. And this was giving, I don't know what this was giving. But like I was thinking, is this Kai? Because if this is Kai Collective, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. But I don't know if it is, but I remember seeing the print. Maybe someone in the chat or replay gang knows whether it is or not. But yeah. So then we get to wait. Holy Moly's saying, is Corbin Caribbean? I heard a subtle accent. You know what? Yeah, his deep voice is nice though. I can't lie, it is very nice. Oh, apparently he is. Safi saying, yeah, apparently he is Jamaican. Okay, cool. So Kai said, I want to see Aniya come back with someone from Casa and Casey alone, and then for Aniya to realize that she actually wants Casey, and she's just scared, and fight for him, and they get back together. So Kai, I'm here for it. Yes, that's the storyline. That's the storyline. All of that, please. I want there to be a push and pull, like, oh my God, it's you. And then him so relieved and happy at the end, you know? Seriously. Oh God. Yeah, Holy saying I've seen that design before. I'm pretty sure it's Kai Collective. I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't know. Keisha said, also reminds me of one of Beyonce's Renaissance tour outfits. Yeah, the one she wore during Cuff It, where the mic was handcuffed to her. Ooh. I will look that up later, because I will go down a rabbit hole. But I can't remember the top of my head, but maybe, yeah. So yes, recoupling. Obviously, Ariana reveals to everybody that Corbin has already picked, and he picked Kenzie, and she is so happy to be picked. And as I said earlier, I'm happy that she's picked, so she can leave us alone with her moaning. Next is Aniya. Aniya said that she feels giddy and she feels excited about where things are going with her and Casey, and obviously she picks Casey. Sorry, he was trying not to smile, you know, he really was. Also as well, I would like to order a haircut for Casey, because I don't know what's going on with those sides. He needs a fade. He absolutely needs a fade, please. But he's overly happy, and he says that a couple of times. He's overly happy. Next up was Melanie. I think it's no surprises here. She picks Sincere. She said that he makes her feel seen and validated, which was nice. Kada was next. She obviously picked Zach. She said that he makes me feel confident and comfortable. And Zach was like, oh, my heart is pounding. And he was teaching her UK words, and he taught her painting. He said he's calling her a painting, which I thought was funny, or ting as well. But he called her a painting, which was hilarious to me. And the way she says it is so cute as well. Beatrice was next, and she kind of, had a very emotional speech, actually. And she talked about always being the tough girl. And then she said that with Gabriel, because she picked Gabriel, she can be soft with him, and that they have a very, very strong connection. Gabriel says that he feels safe with her, and he doesn't think of anyone else but her. And I'm just like, you just said to her today that you wanted to get to know, talk to Kenzie still. So Gabriel, please stop with the lies. Stop. You can see Sean at this point, him getting pissed. He's pissed. But I can't blame Beatrice. She didn't want to be a stepmother. So she jumped ship, So then next is Trinity. So at this point, it's only Bryce and Sean left, right? We did see that Sean was talking to Trinity earlier on in the episode, but it wasn't necessarily like a massive conversation. And Trinity picks Bryce, right? Bryce then done something unexpected. He ran to Trinity. I was not expecting that at all. Not him running to her, like, wow. And then Sean is obviously left there standing there like an egg. Trinity's obviously kissed Bryce. She's got lipstick on him, and she's just like, oh, let me wipe it off. He's like, no, leave it there. I was just like, okay, Bryce. Bryce is like, my woman has marked her territory. It's fine. And I want to be marked. I was just like, okay. So then Sean is just obviously left standing there. And, yeah. So Ariana, she drawed it out a little bit because she was just like, yes, you're vulnerable. You're single. You're vulnerable. And now you are dumped. Bro, harsh. But yeah, Sean has left the building. He's done. The police officer is gone. When he goes, you do see then Kenzie saying like, kind of making it about her, like she's so upset and everything like that. She goes and talks to Sean and everything. I'm just like, girl, he didn't really even like you like that. I think he was just being nice and flirtatious, but I don't think he was really into Kenzie like that. Like, honestly, I don't think so. And then she has the cheek to say, well, if I was going to pick, I would have picked Corbin. So then why are you doing a big deal about being upset then? Sean's mistake, from my opinion, is that he should have concentrated on Trinity more. I don't know. I think there was a possibility, but I think he kind of left it. But in Trinity's speech, though, I thought it was odd that she said, although we haven't had that many conversations, and then she picked Bryce. I was just like, was that said to throw them off or what? Like, I don't know. It was just weird. Anyway, so they showed a bit of tomorrow night, which included 3 new bombshells. We got 3 new bombshells, and I can't lie, I was trying to find stuff about them, but I couldn't find a lot about them. But let me show you their pictures anyway. Let me thingy, because right, let me close that. Where did I find? Sorry, 1 second. Want to do so where's the picture now? Okay, cool, fine. No, I can't find that much information, but we have Soul is there. Let's see. No, she hasn't been tagged either. So, but she looks really pretty. I like her hair. I even like her makeup here and everything like that. I really like her hair. I like the way it's styled. Like a nice pixie. She looks 90s here. She looks like 90s fine here. But yeah, she is a bit of a vibe. I'll see if there's a little video of them actually. There's also Caleb as well. Caleb, I think, is from the South. I think that's what I remember about him. He's been from the South. Seems happy-go-lucky. Now, what I don't know is Kenzie into white guys? I don't know if she is actually. I don't know. And then also we have Jen as well. Let me just see if there's a quick video. I'm not too sure actually. I didn't even mean to do all that. No, there isn't. That's annoying. There isn't. But yeah. Let's see. So we got more thingy. They all look good, which is great. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. King Cash's soul, please save sincere. Maybe. Let's see, because I think like again we're gonna see what's her name? What is her name? Melanie get territorial over Sincere. We're going to see Sincere with his wandering eye. We're going to see that. KW says Soul looks like a 1940s movie star. She does, actually. She really does, actually. Like, you can really see that picture even in black and white, like 110%. Like, yeah, she really does. Saf said Kenzie is greedy. I don't think she's got a type. This is actually also true. Very true. Gallant says sometimes the producers tell them to make their speech ambiguous to add tension. Okay, fair. That is actually a fair point. And I think that happens a lot actually. So they can, and they cut it in the edit for that. Let me just have a quick look and see if First Look is out. But usually one of you will tell me if it is already. Love Island. No, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to go to YouTube, bro. YouTube. Oh my god. It's just hit the afternoon and I'm already tired. Like, what the hell? But I did get up early, I'm not gonna lie. Ireland, UK. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's out. Okay, amazing. Let's watch that. I love it when they do it on time. Do you know what I mean? 6 minutes ago, perfect timing. Let me just line this up for you guys. Can we skip that, mate? Oh, pause and then turn that sound up. And then let's share this screen, baby. Da-da-da-da-da. Right. While we're waiting, if you haven't liked the video, like the video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. We're trying to get to 5K. Come on, subscribe. Subscribe. You know what? Everything that Jessie Woo says is so catchy. I swear to God. Okay, guys, this is First Look for UK. Okay? I know we're talking about USA, but this is for First Look for UK.
First Look, sponsored by Nescafe Espresso Concentrated.
I want to see done with it. Oh, I'm actually done with it.
You want a kiss?
That's the explanation.
I did not expect him to behave like this, I'll be honest.
No, he really fucked himself.
Yeah.
He fucked it.
He doesn't want to come back to this villa, I swear to God.
Don't look.
Wait, everyone just look at us, just look at us.
Uh-oh. Girls? Where the girls? Oh, no, they watched it. Oh, shit, the screen! Shit. I was saying the madness. Have you been watching? Okay.
Nah, we need to talk.
What happened?
Yeah, look, come.
Already?
Yeah, of course, come on. I'm not joking. I'm livid as fuck.
Fuck this, eh? Just fucking speak to me. Oh, I'm fucking being a child.
What? Why are you like that? Speak to Angie. Speak to Angie. Stop with the big... Speak to Angie.
Don't wind me up.
A bunch of you acted like boys and a bunch of you acted like men. And that is a mental note for me now.
Why is he getting mad? Why is he actually, sorry, let me just wind that back a little bit. Why is he actually getting mad?
You be watching?
Nah, we need to talk.
What happened?
Yeah, look,
She said we need to talk.
Already?
yeah, of course, come on.
I'm not joking. I'm livid as fuck.
Fuck this, eh? Just fucking speak to me. Oh, I'm fucking being a child.
Why are you like that?
Why is he getting mad? Okay, we'll watch tonight because there seems to be information missing. Because why is he getting mad?
I'm trying to.
Stop with the big. Speak to
Robin's doing
Angie.
too
Wind
much.
me up.
A bunch of you acted like boys, and a bunch of you acted like men, and that is a mental note for me now.
Yes, tell him. To be fair, yeah, Jasmine has been telling these boys what the time is from the very beginning anyway. So I trust her to hold, to tell Lorenzo off. God, there's so many names. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. He's Gallant saying because he got caught. I guess so. He might as well. You know what? Which is saying he's a big toddler. He might as well thrown himself on the floor and rolled around like with that kind of attitude. Like what the hell? Very strange. No, she's from Barbados. From Barbados. Who's from Barbados? Is Angelisa from Barbados? Or who do you mean? Oh, you talking about Mika? Mika's from Barbados. Or if I missed something, maybe I missed something in the comments. And Angelisa said I'm effing livid, but she spoke very calmly. Yeah, she is a calm person. She is calm. I think you have to be, you know. I think like you have to be as a black girl on that show. You have to. It's like a prerequisite for you to like get through. You have to be calm. Honestly, OP is a jokey. He's a joke. He's a joke. Did she learn that from the school of Leanne? to Angelisa being calm. She might have. She might have. He should be mad. That twist is trash. It blows up this whole game. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, but the thing is that when he first came in and he saw the screen, he was giggling. Like, do you know what I mean? You're giggling. Lorenzo's laughing loud like a hyena. Loud. Do you know what I mean? It's disrespectful, is it not? Like, yes, of course you can explore and everything like that, but like, you don't have to be rude about it. Do you know what I mean? I just think, honestly, he needs a time. I hope he needs a timeout. He needs a timeout. He needs to go and face the wall. He needs to go and face the wall. That's what he needs to do. Oh, shut up your mouth. Seriously. And the thing is, the fact that he's like, it's like he's jigging about. Like, he's so excited. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Oh, sorry. Holy said it's so funny to me when English people say how someone isn't well. I don't know why, but it almost sounds like you're generally concerned. Means there's something wrong with your head. Seriously. Oh God. Keisha said, based on that performance, I won't be going to any production he's in. I mean, I hear it. Honestly. Oh my God. He needs to calm down. He really does need to calm down. It's so unnecessary. And this is the thing. And then I'm getting reminiscence of Dijon as well. Dijon getting hit up as well. Like, like, honestly, what's wrong with you? And it's, what are the commonalities? Anyway. Cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. We're going to see what happens tonight in both UK and USA Love Island. I'll be back again tomorrow at 12:30 for reviewing and recapping UK Love Island, and 1:30-ish for US Love Island. Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow. If you haven't done so already, as I'm saying, like the live, people, like the live. Also, share this with like-minded people as well. And subscribe. Replay Gang, leave your comments. Let me know who your MVP and your LVP was for these episodes. I'd really appreciate that. And I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, see you later. Bye. Have a good day, guys.